Hi, this is Dion von Moltke here. You're hopping aboard with me for the first few laps around my stint at the Grand Am Rolex Sports Car Series race at the Detroit Grand Prix. So here we are, first time of the day. It's full dry conditions and it's straight to racing, straight out of the pit lane. Green flag conditions, you really have to start pushing right out of pit lane, but you're also trying to figure out how much grip you have, how much grip the track has on this tight street course where no mistakes can be made. Right in front of me is the Whelen Corvette. He's had a few laps, great marker. He finished 5th in GT, so I know it's a really fast car. I'm going to be able to chase him down, use him as a bit of a rabbit. Come around here, turn 4, kind of a little bit light on the front end, really trying to get a nice little run out of here. Into turn 5, third gear, staying in third gear. Now the next quarter, turn 6, you got to make sure you do a really good exit, down to second gear, really tight to your apex. Now get on the gas, go, go, go. Really bumpy on exit there, so it makes it very difficult to really get a good exit. Now, coming into turn 7, what us drivers call the ballsiest part of the track, you got to turn in here completely flat out, down to 3 gears, down to second gear, really bumpy. It's easy over the bumps that unsettle the front end of the car to lock your front right tire. Notice there, hit the rev limiter, so the gearing I now notice isn't exactly where I'd like it to be. I'd like a little longer second gear, but it's race time. You got to use what you've got. Coming down here, really easy to lose the rear end there. Now I'm really starting to figure out, okay, how much grip I have. The tires are almost up to temperature now. I'm kind of feeling the car, knowing what I've got, and hopefully chasing down this Whelen Corvette. Now back onto the front straightaway here. That is my out lap, almost complete. Coming to this last corner completely flat out. 5th, 6th gear over here, onto the front straightaway. Now break it down at the 400 board. Now into turn 1. I want to try to keep it right. Oh, a little too much apex speed there. I went a little too far to the left before turn 2. That's me kind of figuring how much grip I've got there. It was a little bit of a mistake, cost me a tenth or two on this first flying lap. Now into turn 3, best overtaking zone here, big brake zone, down to second gear. Notice these yellow curbs there on the right. They put those there for the Indy cars, but because our cars have a softer setup with softer springs, they put tires there so we don't actually go and use them and rip them off the ground. So they purposely kind of change a little bit of the format of the corner for us sports car guys when we're racing with Indy car guys. Now back into turn 6. Make sure you get down the apex a little wide there. Come on, get up to third gear. Going up the back straightaway, a little time to breathe. Kind of a rare time to just to relax a little bit here on the street course. Now straight back into turn 7. Really kind of flat out, really feeling the car. This is where you figure out where your brake bias is, because you really got to set this up. Again, see that nice rev limiter there? You got a good exit. Now, into the bumpiest part of the track, up to third gear, no brake here, half throttle, just holding on to the car, really bumpy. Now, hard brake zone here. Right when you go to the brakes, the rear end usually wants to step out, so you got to be really careful on the throttle and transitioning to the brake to control the car. Now, no room for error here. You see the walls are right there. A lot of camber at the apex, it goes off camber on the exit. It really pushes you even closer to the wall. See how close we really are there. That's the first flying lap around Detroit. Done here. Many more to go on the stint. Back into turn 1 here. Let's see if this is going to be any better. Down to the apex. That's how it's supposed to look. Back into turn 2. There's a big bump here on exit. The whole car lifts off the ground. It's really hard to judge how far it's going to push you closer to the wall, because it definitely pushes you out there a little further than sometimes you'd like to be. So it's always kind of a bit of a learning curve. Now we see the Turner BMW here. There's yellow flags. So I want to make sure I get a good run here to get in front of this Turner car, but obviously it's yellow flag conditions. We can't go too fast. I see some more yellow flags. You don't know what's coming up. I don't know what's wrong. Turn in. Now I see it's a car offline, so I'm going to push a little bit, but making sure that we're still safe, just in case we're not going to hit any cars or any workers out there. We want to make sure we keep them safe. But while it's not a full course yellow, it's still a local yellow. We need to keep pushing, keep attacking, trying to chase down this Whelen car. It's really tough when you're the first car coming to a yellow flag zone, because you might not know what's going on. When I'm the rabbit following him, I can kind of judge his speed and just go a little bit faster, just creep a little bit more, and then you see how much we were able to catch up while not being dangerous. Back around here, back into this bumpy zone. Nice brake zone there, really trying to get down to that apex. Good, really bumpy here again on exit. This is by far the bumpiest track that we will visit. It makes it really difficult for the engineers around here. We talk about compliancy. Now, what is compliancy? It's the ability to get our car to roll over the bumps without losing grip, without having the tires come off the asphalt. So the engineers have a really tough job giving us a compliant car around here. Back into turn 1, sorry. DP down the inside there. Didn't really slow me down, which is what I like. Now I'm seeing up ahead, he's going to catch wheeling car, I'm thinking in 3. Hopefully he's going to slow down that wheeling car so I'm able to catch back up here. Let's see how this goes. Right there, really kind of slowed him up a lot more than me. I'm able to catch back up again. Now we're coming back into the yellow zone. If they move the car's still in the same position. What's going on? I'm thinking about all these things. Gonna break down here. Gonna keep it in 3rd gear. This car's over there, still alright. Catch a little bit more in there. Now I'm thinking, are we gonna go 4-course yellow? It's been now 2 laps. The car's there. What's going on? Back onto the back straightaway. I'm trying to push until that yellow comes out, because every half a second until that time is so important, especially when it comes to pit stop strategy and wave buys and all of that. So you really got to attack until that full course yellow comes out, which it just has now. So we've just gone full course yellow. That was a few laps around Detroit Grand Prix with me. Thanks for joining me in this Porsche Cup car around here, and I look forward to making some more videos soon.